Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 15th day of April, 2021, first I'd like to take you over here to JMBullion. Looks like gold is up $11.25 to $17.5349. Silver's up 20 cents to $25.69. Platinum is up $13.97 to $1,200.15. And palladium is up $45.29 to $27.54. So it looks like we're green across the board this morning, and there's probably good reason for that. And we'll maybe dive into that at the end of the video. But first, I'd like to take you to coinnews.net, and the NGC and National Law Enforcement Coins have partnered up to make these beautiful slabs. Look at that. That's awesome. You know, honestly, this particular design is growing on me more and more. And I just love the badges, actually. And we have retired law enforcement in our family. And I'm thinking of one getting for my mom's sister. So we'll see. We'll see. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let me read this to you. It's pretty interesting. And then there's even more interesting something going on when these drop. So stick around. NGC and National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum partner on 2021 coins. This is coinnews.net, April 13, 2021. Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, that's NGC to you and me, has announced an exclusive partnership with the National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum to offer collectors a special certification label for the U.S. Mint's 2021 National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum commemorative coins. That's outstanding. So there's the gold proof. That's a beautiful coin. They're both saluting. Got those fingertips on the brim of the lid right there. Next one, there's the law enforcement proof silver dollar. That's awesome. And then the other one, I said that clad is just beautiful. Really like it. The coins, which are available for pre-order now from the U.S. Mint, are expected to start shipping in May 2021. Surcharges from each coin sold by the U.S. Mint will benefit the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund, overseen by the National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum. Dedicated in 1991, the National Law Enforcement Memorial honors federal, state, and local law enforcement who have sacrificed their lives in the line of duty. The museum, opened in 2018, organizes exhibits and educational programs to strengthen the relationship between law enforcement and the public. No better time than right now for that, right? The exclusive NGC certification label will feature the National Law Enforcement Officer Memorial Fund logo. For every coin encapsulated with the special label, NGC will pay a royalty to the organization to support its initiatives and programs. I think that's outstanding. So reaching out to the community is not a bad thing. And that's really what they need, you know. Working with the NGC to offer collectors this special label has been a wonderful experience, says Marcia Ferranto, CEO of the National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum. It perfectly complements the coins and underscores our mission to tell the story of the American law enforcement. That's really cool. NGC is honored that the National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum chose to work with us to create this special label for collectors, says Mark Salzberg, NGC chairman and grading finalizer. These coins will be very meaningful to many people, and we are proud to support and further this important organization's initiatives. The National Law Enforcement Memorial and Museum commemorative coins include an uncirculated clad $50 struck in Denver, a proof clad $50 struck in San Francisco, an uncirculated silver dollar, and a proof silver dollar, both struck in Philadelphia, and an uncirculated gold $5 coin and a proof gold $5 coin, both struck at the West Point Mint. All of the coins are being sold individually, and the proof coins are also being offered as a 3-coin set. Coins from the proof set are eligible for a special set designation, law enforcement proof set. The clad $50 show a sheriff's star on the obverse, a symbol synonymous with many law enforcement jobs. The reverse depicts an eye looking at a fingerprint through a magnifying glass, paying tribute to those who work behind the scenes. I think that's really cool, really cloak and dagger. And the symbol on the front with the sheriff's star, it almost looks like a marshal's badge. So that's pretty cool. A U.S. Marshal's badge, that is. Kind of reminds me of that movie Wild Wild West with Will Smith. The silver dollars depict an officer kneeling next to a boy who is sitting on a basketball and reading a book. The inscription, "Serve and Protect," highlights the officer's calm and assuring presence. And that's true. Honestly, I think this is a great design. how he's holding his cover in his hand, and it's his right hand, which is his um, firearm hand. So that's really, really cool. So it's highlighting the officer's calm and assuring presence. We need that these days. The reverse displays a police officer shaking hands with a civilian. The images represent police officers' commitment to supporting and keeping safe the communities that they serve. A male and female police officer proudly saluting are featured on the obverse of the gold $5 coins in remembrance of officers who have lost their lives. The reverse shows a tri-folded flag with 3 roses, and that's beautiful. And that's really cool that they're paying respect to the fallen law enforcement officers. Definitely beautiful. In addition to the exclusive NGC National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund label, the popular NGC early releases and first releases designations and labels are available for the coins if they are received by NGC within the first 30 days of release. So let's go check out when these things release. So I put all of these things in my cart, and you can see that here. If you wanted to get all of them, it would be $2,235. Now, this particular coin is the proof $5 coin, and its expected in-stock date is May 13, 2021. So you can pre-order now, and you can, almost less than a month now, you'll get this coin. Now, this is the National Law Enforcement Proof Clad Half Dollar, and it drops actually a little bit earlier on May 6, 2021. All right. Then we've got the Proof Silver Dollar, drops May 13, 2021. The 3 coin set is available for shipment May 13th. And then the uncirculated $5 coin is available May 13, 2021. Here's the kicker. Look at this. This is the uncirculated clad half dollar. The expected in-stock date is Friday, January 7, 2021. You know, I almost want to buy that one just to find out. It's quite a ways away. And it's minted in Denver, too, so I'm not sure what's going on there that they would have to push this all the way back. But that sure is interesting, isn't it? Maybe that's a typo. January 7. Maybe they meant May 7, like the other one, kind of, right? Where's the other one there? May 6, May 7? Who knows? But is that right? Is it not right? Can't tell. And then the other one is May 13th. So everything's in May except this one in January 7, 22. I just don't understand that. So that's what I have to say about the National Law Enforcement Coins and the NGC labels. I'd like to tell you here about something that's going on this week in the financial markets. Now, just yesterday, we had some big banks report their earnings because it is earnings season, or earnings week, if you will. So JP Morgan Chase beat profit estimates on strong trading, and they made $5.2 billion in 3 months, in 1 quarter, just quarter one. That's a lot of cheddar. So now that we're in earnings seasons, there's going to be a lot of companies. So this is yesterday. JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Petrobras, Airbus, these all reported earnings yesterday. And you can see that, the futures are pretty much up on some of that information. And gold is up and all the precious metals are up. So today, earnings season, we're going to have these companies, okay, and do their earnings in their meetings. And you can probably follow along. But these are the big ones, folks. And if these big ones have bad earnings, which they easily could, I don't think the banks will. But and this is all my opinion and speculation. But if we see bad or poor earnings, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, not good. That would not be good. And it would send the market probably into the negatives. And one of the things about trading today is that a lot of the trading actually is done by computers. So if you have let's say you have an account at Fidelity or Charles Schwab, you can set markers where it's a sell or a buy at a certain price level. Well, what happens here, and it's happened in the past, and they've stopped trading on the market, is when a stock has reached that threshold where the computer says, okay, it's like an if-then statement. If that price hits a certain level, then the computer has to sell it. and sell it quickly because it believes that the market is going to go lower, and it's basically a negative feedback loop, or a self-fulfilling prophecy, because what ends up happening, that computer bot will sell and all the other ones will sell, and they won't have a human there controlling it because it's already set up. So and it just cascades from there. So things could get really interesting here this earnings week. Hopefully, everybody did fine, but I suspect that may not be the case. I suspect some people did well and some people didn't, and we're going to be seeing that shortly here this week. And that could definitely drive the precious metals market higher at the end of this week, coming into May 2021. If I'm wrong, that's fine. I probably would like that. I don't like when things go bad. I don't like when people face hard times. That's awful. I have a lot of empathy for people when they're suffering. So let's hope no more suffering economically, right? So listen, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker.